What's happening, everybody? We are here with our haul video number 2. We had some technical difficulties, which might still be going on. So if we don't line up, we are trying to work through it here. So as always, I'm your one host, Vegas J, and with me is my lovely co-host.
Hi, everybody.
There we go. And on today, we have a special guest. As we have said in the past, our hauls will not be just ours, because we don't always have time to go shopping, but everyone else does. So today, our special guest is Susan Carlson, and here is Susan. And Susan's going to show us some goodies that she picked up last week and has been dying to share with us, and I cannot wait to see what she's got. So,
yes.
And this is the first time we've had a guest, so we're just kind of winging it here. Should we interview her at all, Nay, or should we just go right into it? I don't even know what we didn't really.
Let's go right into her hauls, and then we can ask questions. I can't wait to see what she has. We were just saying off air how it's so exciting to see other people's hauls because you learn a lot. There's stuff that you wouldn't maybe normally pick up that other people do. So I'm excited to see what she has.
Alrighty, so let me ask you this. We'll start with this. Where did you go shopping?
I went shopping around the Twin Cities area of Minneapolis, Minnesota, probably just in the suburbs last week.
So specific stores like Goodwill, Savers, Salvation Army?
Garage sales only.
Oh, garage sales
okay.
only.
This should be interesting.
Yeah, garage sales are my absolute favorite thing to do on Fridays. So
okay.
I try to go out every week.
So how many garage sales did you hit for this haul?
I would say probably 8.
Okay.
It was a small group. Sometimes my partner and I, we can go out and hit up to, I think our max has been 18 or 20.
Wow.
So
in one day?
Yes. It just
that's
depends on how fast we're moving.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
All right, cool. Let's see your first item.
Okay. So I'm going to start with something kind of small and things that I don't know really if it's valuable or not. Okay, so I need your input. So the first thing I picked up, just because I like to pick these up whenever I see them, are some stovetop salt and peppers. And they always seem to sell for me, but I don't know who these are by.
There's nothing on the bottom that indicates
nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
They look like they're pretty large too.
They are. They're the large stovetop ones. So they're
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a lot of salt and pepper right there.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So I always pick them up just because people like them, and I'm just desperately trying to figure out who made them. They remind me of false craft. But
yeah, I was going to say they kind of do look like false craft, the pattern, but
yeah, like maybe 80s, you know?
80s. Definitely, yeah.
So, Susan, do you use replacements.com to look up stuff?
You know, I do. I look there. I look on eBay. I look on WorthPoint, and then if I strike out there, I go to Facebook and Thrifting with the Boys.
It's like I set you up for that, but no, that's good. Exactly.
It's true. Mm-hmm. It's true.
We were just talking about this today in Thrifting with the Boys. Do your own research, and then when you hit the wall, then come to Thrifting with the Boys, because out of 15,327 people, somebody's going to know.
Yeah,
but,
I think that's a good candidate for Thrifting with the Boys if you can't find them on replacements. I mean, having no name on them, that makes it harder. So they might want to pop those in. Now with salt and pepper shakers, personally, for some reason, I cannot sell salt and pepper shakers. That might just be me. I have a couple sets in my store right now, and they're just not moving. But I think that it's cool. Like the size of those is pretty cool. Yeah. The fact that they're kind of shaped like mugs, I think that they're different. So what do you think, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tend to buy ones that are something, like little pigs or
And you like
I have some Mormon ones here. Yeah. So I tend to ignore what Susan picked up, so maybe I should not be ignoring them.
So I think we should. I think you should pop those into Thrifting with the Boys and see if anyone can identify them and go from there. So
I will definitely do that.
All right, what else you got
Definitely.
there, Susan?
All right, so next thing I have is two little 1980s.
Can you hold them back a little, just a little bit, because they're a little bit blurry?
Yeah. There we go.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
So I usually pick up these Sherry Lewis Lammy things because people still do collect them, and these are so cute. I got two of them. They were 10 cents a piece. I figured,
wow.
You know, even if I just make a couple bucks on them, somebody will enjoy them. So
are you going to sell them in a pair, or would you?
I think I'm going to sell them in a pair because maybe two kids will want them. Or what do you think? Do you think I should sell them separately?
You know, those are tiny, and
they
sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, you know, it is better in that case to put them together. Of course, I would double check and see what's going on and sold on eBay.
Exactly.
But yeah, because it's like when I buy little tiki things, I might buy a couple to put on like separate corners of like a column or something. So same kind of thing. If it was bigger, I would say no, but maybe smaller, I think that might be a good way to go.
Okay. I agree. Yeah, and they're cute. They're
Very cool.
definitely cute. So
they are. Okay. And the next thing I got was a couple of Ziggy mugs. Now these I don't think go very well. But this one in particular, well, they're both brand new.
Okay, that's good.
And
are they from the 80s then?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, they're American Greetings.
Yep.
And then this one is brand new in its box. So I thought, well, this is at least worth a try for $1.
I think so, definitely. Now, I have never sold Ziggy mugs in particular, but the 80s, you know, like the Boyd mugs and the Boynton, I'm sorry, the Boynton mugs and whatnot, they do tend to sell well, like, and characters sell. So I haven't researched Ziggy, obviously, but I think having those new in the box and them being a specific character from the 80s, I think you'll do well. I think you'll be able to sell those for at least $20 a piece.
Oh, I hope so.
Shipping. Yeah, so
that would be terrific. So I'll definitely do that and do free shipping.
Yeah.
And see what happens. And then the other one, I think it's supposed to be funny. I think it was funny maybe in the 80s. But it said, buddy, could you share $1 for a cup of coffee? Now, we all know that a cup of coffee costs more than $1 most places now.
Yes, but again, it's 80s, and yeah. Can you hold it back again? When you bring it closer to the camera, things tend to blur out a little bit. So, yeah. So that's another Ziggy, I see. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. Now that one didn't come with the box, correct?
No,
but it's still in. Does it have utensil marks on the inside or anything?
Oh no, it has dirt on the inside, but it's brand new.
Great, terrific. So I think, the same. I would say, without doing any research, definitely do your research, but I would say you could definitely sell each of them for at least $20.
Oh, good.
Yeah, with the box, I was looking around. If anybody saw me looking around like I was lost, I was looking for an example. I have them downstairs, but the glass tiki mugs that have been made for 1 million years, you get at every luau with a face on either side. There's 10 billion of them in the world. They won't sell much by themselves, but I found one in an original box. On each side of the box, it showed a different use. So one side was a cocktail, one side showed it as a planter, one side showed it as a pencil holder. So when you find the original box, it's something that maybe is only worth $5, $6, $7, but in the original box, it skyrockets because a collector is going to want to show that box off. So good for finding the box there.
Good deal. I always look for brand new items, especially brand new vintage.
Yes.
Cool. What else you got?
I got another brand new item. It's a little squished, but it is a box of Young Jedi collectible game cards.
Okay, that's out of my realm, so.
And I did find this online. I got this and another booster set that went with it for 55 cents total.
I would say having them brand new would probably be a good thing. I don't sell a lot of stuff.
I looked on Amazon and they're going for around, now this was last week, but I believe it was $23 to $29.
Okay, so that's good. Yeah. So
So
all right,
for
so
my
here's your
55
tip for that.
Yeah.
If you're not a Star Wars nerd like myself, they released new behind-the-scenes footage yesterday at Comic-Con from the Star Wars movie coming out this December. So if you have anything Star Wars, do not settle for a low price because it's going to get hot by the end of the year. It's going to be nuts. Like, every time I watch the new previews, I get tears because I grew up watching it. And I've already watched that footage yesterday 3 times. So,
nice.
so don't settle on, if you see it's going for 25, put up there like 30, 35 because it's going to be just nuts in the next 6 months.
That's a good tip.
Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
Okay. Now, here's ugly cells, right? That's what we know.
Ugly cells. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, I can't wait to show you this.
We love ugly, yes.
It is a Presswick and Moore 100% wool Scotty sweater
Oh, that's fantastic.
from the 80s.
That is
That
fantastic.
is awesome.
That is great. I think that's my favorite so far. Now, what size is that?
It's a medium.
Okay.
It's a medium.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Now, are they kind of 3D or are they just knit? I can't tell.
They're just knit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still, that is awesome. Somebody is going to love that. There's going to be a Scotty Dog fan. There's going to be somebody that's crazy, and I would actually probably put that up on the high side. I mean, without doing any research, yeah, I'd probably put it up for like $49.99 with best offer and free shipping. What do you think, Jason?
Oh yeah, because also right now it's hot as hell at most places, but yeah, come fall, somebody's gonna rock that and walk their dog.
Definitely. So
okay.
So I would put that up with a high price with free shipping and best offer.
All right, I will definitely do that. Okay, now this is something I'm always looking for, and because I'm in Minnesota, I actually find a lot of these games, but not this one. This is a 1968 Acquire.
Okay. Wow.
It's a 3M bookshelf game. They made them from the late 60s through the mid 70s, and then Avalon Hill bought them out. And there are 2 versions. The very first version has the wooden pieces. This has the plastic, unfortunately.
Okay.
But it's complete, and everything inside is in really good shape. So I kind of think I'll get at least 25 for it.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. So you've researched? Obviously, you've done some research on that.
I've sold a number of these. Yeah.
Oh, you have. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I paid $1 for it, and I grabbed that so fast I cannot even begin to tell you.
Oh, good job. I think that's great then.
I
don't do a lot of board games, but the one, I've sold a few and they've done okay. So I don't think what I did sell a 1960s. It was some kind of a boating game. It was crazy, but I actually did really well on it. I sold it for like $40. It took a while to sell, but I think some of those vintage games do well.
Yeah, these are really popular and a lot harder to get outside of Minnesota, because in Minnesota, where 3M has been located forever, everybody had them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And I'm looking at the solds right now, and they're all over the map, but kind of an average is 30.
Yeah.
So if you bring better terms to your customers, a good return policy, all that stuff, I think you can get at least 40 for that based on what I'm seeing. So don't shortchange yourself. What I always tell my assistant, find the highest one sold and emulate that.
Yes.
And better pictures than the other ones on, too, will also get it sold for you. So.
Thank you. Yeah,
cool.
I'll do that.
Nice score.
All right. Now, I have a lot, so you're just going to have to tell me when to stop, okay?
Okay, see you later. Bye-bye. No, just kidding.
All right, so evidently this is rare. It's a Polar Express game.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what to make of it. It's a movie game. It's complete. It has a bell. But I don't know. I just know that I have not seen one before, and I always look up.
I haven't seen that either. My kids are big fans of that movie, so but I've never seen the game. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool. Is that shrink wrapped or is it?
It's not.
But it's complete.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's in very good condition.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. I paid $1 for it. I don't know what to expect. So I'll just be keeping my fingers crossed.
All right,
Yeah,
I see your game, and I raise you
Oh, what?
one Polar Express coffee mug with like a little 3D.
Oh, cool.
Now, the cool thing about this mug is I bought it because, you know, it looks cool.
And the 3D handle.
Well, then one day it's sitting at my desk, and it starts making sounds.
Oh.
Oh, my gosh.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
So when you sip the coffee, the train starts running.
Oh, my goodness. That's cool.
I've never had a ceramic coffee mug with the sound in it. And then
awesome.
In the bottom it says believe. So that's a pretty bitchin' mug. But yes, you know, this will sell all year, but going into fourth quarter when people watch this movie endlessly, it'll sell for more, I bet you.
There's a big fan following of that movie too. Like I said, I know my kids, like, they watch it over and over and over again. Like starting in like November, they'll just watch it they even watch it sometimes like in July, they'll pull out the movie and want to watch it. So, but I know there's a big demand for anything that's related to that movie. So I would think you would do well with it. But again, I haven't researched. I've never seen that game. So.
Okay.
I wish I would have had security footage, because when that thing started making sounds, I didn't know what was coming from. So I'm just like looking around my desk,
so you're
touching
like,
things.
What is going on?
Because I had it for a while and it never made sounds before, but it's because I tilted it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
all right,
awesome.
We got sidetracked because I wanted to show off my fun little mug. Sorry. What's next?
Yeah, no, that was good. I'm gonna watch for that. Okay,
Yeah.
so now these are okay. They're Limoges 12-inch candlesticks.
Okay.
With what I think is 21 karat gold, because it's marked. It's too hard to see, I bet. But it's marked with a 21 in a circle. On the bottom.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they have the stickers, but now, here's something I did not know. I should have known this, but I did not. These are LF Limoges PRC. So they were made in China by somebody who took some of these designs and marketed them with their own company, LF Limoges, in China.
So they're not actually original Limoges, like okay.
They're beautiful. I really think I'll still make a little bit of money on them.
Yeah. Okay.
But I spent too much.
They look like Limoges, like, you know, from what.
They said Limoges, and I was in a hurry. Yeah, bad mistake. So so as much as I love them, and I know very little about this company. I think, I paid $35 for them because they're gorgeous. They really are.
They are beautiful. But
that beautiful cobalt blue. So even if I kept them, I'd be happy. But let's face it. I would not have spent $35 on them had I read the label a little more carefully.
Original, actual Limoges. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would think that would be a setback. However, I think, there might be a buy. They're beautiful, so, you can try to put them up for enough to make a decent profit and see what happens.
Yeah, there's nothing like them out on eBay, so that can be good or bad.
Well, I think that's usually a good thing. How heavy are they?
They're heavy. So
you might not want to do free shipping in that case. If you do, you're going to want to make sure that you really pad that shipping price.
Okay.
So. Are they heavy like they'd be a good weapon in a movie to kill your spouse or something? That kind of heavy?
No, not that heavy.
All right, just checking.
They're still fine porcelain. But they're hefty. All right, so I've never seen one of these at a sale before. People do collect them.
Oh, I know. That's Gons. It's
yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Bella Casa.
Yep, exactly.
Susan Paley.
I had one. I had the coolest mug that was that exact line, and I broke it. I dropped it on the tile floor and it smashed the smithereens before I got it listed and before someone bought it. But yeah, those are pretty cool though.
Now, why would you do that?
Well, I didn't do it on purpose.
Do it, girl.
So I found two in the same day. And I've never, ever seen one before. I've bought other miniature Paley vases and a mug, and I've never found one that doesn't have something wrong with it. And so I bought this one. It was funny because the woman wanted $6, and I'm like, well, she's like, they're collectible. And I said, yeah, I know. But, you know, that seems high. And she said, well, it's new and it's signed. Well, it's not signed.
No, it's just got a maker's mark on the bottom. Yeah, that's different than...
Hey, Nate, can you reiterate what this is, or Susan, because people are asking in the chat room.
Okay.
What specifically is this? Because everybody's kind of intrigued by it.
They make mugs, and that's actually a vase, though, right? Yeah. They make vases and mugs, and they're always like these cute... kind of doll-like, just like that. They make all different
women.
Yep, all women, all types of hair colors and eye color and you know, clothing and whatnot. But they're really cute. And the mug I had was adorable. I know it would have sold well, but yep, yeah, they're all different. They're adorable. But yeah. So if you can give more information, I don't know, but
now this one I got for $2.
Nice.
Yeah, nice, but she's got a little...
They're made very, well, dropping it on a tile floor is obviously going to break anything like that. But they are very fragile. Yeah. Like, they're not like a real thick ceramic. They're more of a delicate, so they do break and chip very, very easily, which is why, like Susan was saying, it's hard to find them that are not damaged. The one I bought was not damaged until I broke it, but I'm still mad about that.
Yeah, been there. All right.
Let's do 3 more, Susan.
You got it.
So pick out your coolest, your weirdest, your what the hell is this, whatever.
All right. Here it is. Here's one.
Yeah, you showed me that yesterday, and I had, from just looking at it.
So what is that?
I wonder how many people know what it is just looking at it. Maybe a little more if I do this.
That didn't help me one bit.
Nope, I have no idea what it is.
It is a Tupperware hamburger patty maker, flattener, and saver.
Get out.
Okay, well...
I love it.
So you can stack the patties in it once you're done. Is that the idea?
You got it. So if you're going out on a picnic or barbecue, you can take the top off, and then there are 8 separate compartments.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty neat gadget.
Yeah.
Now my mom, I see my mom in the chat. She was a big Tupperware lady when we were kids. Why didn't we ever have that? That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm a vegetarian, but I could use that for veggie burgers.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would work. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So that's one fun one that I got that I really like.
And what's that? Would you pay for that, Susan? And what do you think that's going to sell for?
Well, I paid $3 for the whole thing, and I don't know what it's going to sell for. I'm thinking I'm around 25.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a different gadget. I like it. And it's in really good shape. How about like scratches
I don't think it's ever been used. And
wow. Okay, that's great.
Perfect. Yeah.
That's great.
Yep. So that's one of the fun ones I got that I really.
That is cool, and that's one of the items that I wouldn't know what it was, and I wouldn't think of picking up. So that's cool. Neat. Yeah.
So half of it was orange, right, Susan?
Yep. So it's orange and it's white. So I think it might be 2 put together.
Yeah, because I'm not even seeing any orange on eBay right now. Let me throw in orange, but I was there we go. Yeah, I think somebody put 2 together, which I think can make it more attractive.
Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah.
And we're just mid-July. I get that up now. People are still going on vacation, camping, the whole work. So that's something I would definitely get right up.
Okay. Yeah. Will do. All right. So then I have. Oh, okay. I want to show this one just because I love it. And
crazy cat people.
I am kind of a crazy cat person.
I am too.
So this is a Hawaii lucky cat. I don't know if you can see.
Is it carved out of wood?
It is.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, it does say Hawaii Lucky Cat.
Yeah.
It does. It does. And I thought of Jason when I got it. And even though it's not really tiki, but I love it. And I think I paid I know I paid a quarter for it. And
Wow.
I'm guessing it's a $20 item.
I would say so.
Can I
Cat
see the
items
bottom?
sell great for me because there's, like I said, there's those crazy cat people. Then they'll buy anything. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says made in the Philippines on the bottom.
Oh, so okay, that's.
Does it look like an older sticker or a more modern sticker? That made in the Philippines.
Oh, I honestly don't know. Can you see it if I bring it closer?
I can see it a little bit. Do me a favor, send me a picture. I'll give you a little heads up on that.
Great.
Even though I've never seen the crazy cat tiki lucky Hawaii charm,
Yep.
but I can I can kind of tell things by the stickers. So yeah, send that to me later. I'll take a look at that.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
And then I've got 2 World's Fair items to show you. So one guy had both of these. The first one is a silent butler. So it has it's a Chicago 1933 Chicago World's Fair, and it's for scooping crumbs off the table, like at a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
It's called a silent butler. It was made in Japan for the Chicago World's Fair. Silver plate.
Okay. Made in Japan items are good too. That's always with the vintage items, whenever they're made in Japan, for some reason it does boost their value a little bit, I think. So that's cool.
And I have no idea what it's worth. I just love World's Fair items. I pick them up wherever I go. Some I do well on, and so I don't. I just don't know, so I just grab them.
I'm sorry, I missed. Did you say how much you paid for that?
I paid $5 for it.
Ooh, boy, you went all out there for that one.
I did.
After hearing a dime and a quarter.
Yeah,
and
now we're going to $5.
It was like that. I'm like going through my change. So, okay.
I'm guessing you probably won't find a lot of that same item, though, on eBay, because it's more of a rare, I would think, without doing any research. Yeah, so.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be fun to see. So then I got 6 of these glasses. One is a repeat. Hold on. So they're Seattle World's Fair 1964 glasses.
Those are cool.
They are dirty, but in perfect condition.
Okay, great.
I think there is
a
few years of smoke on these things. So there were 6 of them.
Oh. Yeah, I would sell those in the set for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I will. And there's one that's a repeat. So I've got a dark green, and then I've got 2 of this red pink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh, I like the green one. Very cool.
Yeah, that's going to be a cool set. Yeah, I like that.
I was excited about those.
So here's
what did you
my
say?
tip. Sorry, we're all talking at the same time.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'll say here's my tip on World's Fair stuff. So in season 1, I found some stuff from the 1964 World's Fair. I didn't do any research. They had them behind glass, so I thought they must have done their research. And when I got them home by themselves, they didn't sell for that much, and it was postcards and a scarf. Mm-hmm. But together, they were an attractive lot, and I made money on them. So sometimes, especially if it's from the same World's Fair, you put them together, you can get more money than selling them apart. And the funny little side story is they're behind this glass case. I think we had to change tapes on the camera. So they went to do that, and there was an employee standing there. I'm like, you really don't have to stand here. She goes, I am not allowed to move when the case is open. I go, trust me, I'm not going to steal from you. Our TV show is not Jason and Brian steal around the country. And she wouldn't move. She would not. Funny. I'm like, if you got something else to do, if you want to stay here, cool. But if you got, because she wasn't on camera, she was just standing there, so we didn't steal from her. I'm like, trust me, I'm not going to steal from you. I promise.
Wow.
So what did you pay for that? Did you pay per glass or for the whole set?
So he wanted $5 a piece, and I got.
Oh wow.
I got 7. Plus I got 6 of those, plus one of these similar looking antique autos glass. I mean, it looks like the same company at the very least.
But obviously that's going to be a
Yeah.
separate item.
Yeah. So I got all 7 of them for $20.
Okay, that's not bad. I think you're going to do pretty well with that World's Fair set. So that's
I
pretty
generally try not to pay more than a few dollars for things, but you know, when I see something that really grabs me, I go for it.
Yeah, that was a cool set. So
okay.
Good job.
One last thing.
Cool.
Okay.
It's my absolute favorite thing, and I'll tell you right now, it's a fake. All right, so see if I can. This is a reproduction Gale blown glass lamp.
Cool.
And I don't know if you can really see it. It's marked Gale on both the shade and on the base. It's beautiful. It's blue with butterflies and yellow flowers. I love it. I was pretty darn sure that it was fake, but for $25, I figured I wanted it anyway. So I did a lot of research on it, and I would like anybody who knows a little bit more about Gale to please send me a message. It is marked with a TIP, which means that it was most likely made in Romania after they took over the copyright.
Oh, okay.
And but other than that, I don't know.
That was just laying around the garage sale, huh?
It was.
Man,
Yep.
That's awesome.
That is pretty cool. Now, if you need extra help with that, too, like you were saying, I know you did your research and all, I would pop that one into Thrifting with the Boys, too, and see what extra information you can find.
I will.
That's really beautiful.
I just love it. I don't have a light for the top yet, but the bottom it still has its light in it. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, hold that up. Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. So
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So the whole entire thing is glass from the top. Okay.
Top to the bottom. Yeah.
So here's your key to selling that. If once you get your information that you need, make sure to take some good pictures of it lit up in a completely dark room.
Okay.
Most people who sell things that light up never take a picture of them lit up in a dark room. They'll take a picture of them lit up in a light room, which doesn't do anything.
Got it.
So all black, turn it on. It doesn't have to be all that defined, but that way people can see it. You know, they can see it in action. And since you have a top and a bottom light, I would do the top one on, the bottom one on, and I think I'm guessing you can do both on too. So show it, because your competition won't. So that's how you sell things that light up.
Great, thank you.
Well, that was a cool haul, because it was cool because it was so radically different stuff and stuff I don't ever see, and then stuff I didn't know about, and Nadine's like, oh, yeah, that's what this is. So that's why Nadine and I are good partners.
I don't think that you had, well, obviously you didn't. You had no duds in there. I think you did great.
Thank you. Job. Thank you. I had a lot of fun.
All right, Susan, you want to give yourself a plug? I see a little sign hanging there behind you.
Oh, yeah. So for Minneapolis people, we've just opened up our new offices for Sell It Online. It's Sell It Online, Minnesota. And I'm going to be teaching some selling, hands-on selling. So people that are a little bit afraid of the internet, you know, might want to come in and learn how to sell a few things, or they might want to do even more. So we've got new offices, we've got a shipping center, we've got a photo studio.
Wow.
And we're kind of going live in August. We're going to the Midwest E-commerce Conference on July 24th and 25th here in Minneapolis, and then we're going live after that.
Wow, cool. Great! That's fantastic.
Yeah. It's really exciting.
That's very exciting.
We have a warehouse for all our stuff.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, well, that was our first haul video with a guest. So I want to thank Susan. I apologize for the slow start and the technical difficulties, but I'm glad we got it worked out. I'm glad it happened today. So this one will be live, obviously, right as we end it. Nadine and I are going to do another one tomorrow of my stuff, and then I'm going to hide it for a few days. Don't want to bombard you guys with too much all at once. But we're going to try and do at least one haul video a week, some with guests, some without guests, and always try and bring new stuff, make it fun, and you know, sharing is caring, and we like to share what we find, and hopefully you'll find some of this cool stuff that Susan found or that I found. And I will tell you, in my haul video, I will show the most expensive thing I've ever bought at a Savers, and the price is in the 3 digits. So keep that in mind. That'll be for tomorrow. So for Vegas J and
Philly Nay
and Susan, thank you very much. We are out of here. Go shopping, go thrifting, find some goodies. We'll see you in the next haul. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
What's happening, everybody? We are here with our haul video number 2. We had some technical difficulties, which might still be going on. So if we don't line up, we are trying to work through it here. So as always, I'm your one host, Vegas J, and with me is my lovely co-host.
Hi, everybody.
There we go. And on today, we have a special guest. As we have said in the past, our hauls will not be just ours, because we don't always have time to go shopping, but everyone else does. So today, our special guest is Susan Carlson, and here is Susan. And Susan's going to show us some goodies that she picked up last week and has been dying to share with us, and I cannot wait to see what she's got. So,
yes.
And this is the first time we've had a guest, so we're just kind of winging it here. Should we interview her at all, Nay, or should we just go right into it? I don't even know what. We didn't really.
Let's go right into it. Let's go right into her haul.
All right, what else you got there, Susan?
All right, so next thing I have is 2 little 1980s.
Can you hold them back a little, just a little bit, because they're a little bit blurry?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
So I usually pick up these Sherry Lewis Lammy things because people still do collect them, and these are so cute. I got 2 of them. They were 10 cents a piece. I figured, you know, even if I just make a couple bucks on them, somebody will enjoy them. So
are you going to sell them in a pair, or
yes.
would you?
I think I'm going to sell them in a pair because maybe 2 kids will want them. Or what do you think? Do you think I should sell them separately?
You know, those are tiny, and
they are.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, it is better in that case to put them together. Of course, I would double check and see what's going on in solds on eBay.
Exactly.
But yeah, because it's like when I buy little tiki things, I might buy a couple to put on like separate corners of like a column or something. So
yeah.
same kind of thing. If it was bigger, I would say no, but maybe smaller, I think that might be a good way to go.
Okay.
I agree. Yeah, and they're cute. They're
cool.
Definitely cute. So
they are. Okay. And the next thing I got was that I don't know really if it's valuable or not. Okay, so I need your input. So the first thing I picked up, just because I like to pick these up whenever I see them, are some stovetop salt and peppers, and they always seem to sell for me, but I don't know who these are by.
There's nothing on the bottom that indicates
nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
They look like they're pretty large too.
They are. They're the large stovetop ones. So they're.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a lot of salt and pepper right there.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So I always pick them up just because people like them, and I'm just desperately trying to figure out who made them. They remind me of false craft. But
yeah, I was going to say they kind of do look like false craft with the pattern, but
yeah, like maybe 80s, you know? 80s.
Definitely, yeah.
So, Susan, do you use replacements.com to look up stuff?
You know, I do. I look there. I look on eBay. I look on WorthPoint, and then if I strike out there, I go to Facebook and Thrifting with the Boys.
It's like I set you up for that, but no, that's good. Exactly.
And then we can ask questions. I can't wait to see what she has. We were just saying off air how it's so exciting to see other people's hauls because you learn a lot. There's stuff that you wouldn't maybe normally pick up that other people do. So, so I'm excited to see what she has.
Alrighty, so let me ask you this. We'll start with this. Where did you go shopping?
I went shopping around the Twin Cities area of Minneapolis, Minnesota, probably just in the suburbs last week.
So, specific stores like Goodwill, Savers, Salvation Army?
Garage sales only.
Oh, garage sales
okay.
only.
This should be interesting.
Yeah, garage sales are my absolute favorite thing to do on Fridays. So
okay.
I try to go out every week.
So how many garage sales did you hit for this haul?
I would say probably 8.
Okay.
It was a small group. Sometimes my partner and I, we can go out and hit up to, I think our max has been 18 or 20.
Wow.
So
in one day?
Yes. It just depends
on
how fast we're moving.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
All right, cool. Let's see your first item.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with something kind of small and think.
We were just talking about this today in Thrifting with the Boys. Do your own research, and then when you hit the wall, then come to Thrifting with the Boys, because out of 15,327 people, somebody's gonna know.
Yeah,
but,
I think that's a good candidate for Thrifting with the Boys if you can't find them on replacements. I mean, having no name on them, that makes it harder. So they might want to pop those in. Now with salt and pepper shakers, personally, for some reason, I cannot sell salt and pepper shakers. That might just be me. I have a couple sets in my store right now, and they're just not moving. But I think that it's cool. Like the size of those is pretty cool. Yeah. The fact that they're kind of shaped like mugs, I think that they're different. So what do you think, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tend to buy ones that are something, like little pigs or
And you like
I have some Mormon ones here. Yeah. So I tend to ignore what Susan picked up, so maybe I should not be ignoring them.
So I think you should pop those into Thrifting with the Boys and see if anyone can identify them and go from there. So
I will definitely do